Okay, we're going to take a look at my calculator. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at my BCD in here. So what the BCD in is it's taking in the thumb wheel. Now I don't have a thumb wheel, but I'm pretending that I have a thumb wheel hooked into the input card. So I have an address to the bit level .0.1.2.3. I haven't done that. I've addressed it to the word level. Okay. So for example, if I click the thumb wheel to 1, this is what it would take this in. It would understand that the first input in gets the BCD instruction, and that is a 1, okay? And if I clicked on the third, if for some reason I clicked this and I put 9 onto the thumb wheel, you would see that input 0 and input 3 would come on the input card. And that's what the BCD is. It reads it in as a 9, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and that would be for the first input. I'd set to 9. The second input, I could 1, 2, 4, 8. There's 9. The third number I could set to 9. And the fourth number I could set to 9, okay? So there we have 9999 is what's coming in. And I've moved that into storage 1. Now I'm going to make a note of this, and you'll learn about it later on as you go. Sometimes when you take something in, for example, you can't take this BCD in and directly manipulate it into your storage 1 and then use your storage 1 to add. Sometimes you need a middleman. So you got to take it into a tag, and then you got to do a move into a second tag. And then this is the tag that you can utilize. So if you're having problems with sequencers, a sequencer array that you cannot manipulate the data on, what you might have to do, or anything that we're working on the numbers, any kind of array, take it and move it into a tag, and then you can use that secondary tag to manipulate the data, okay? You'll see what I'm talking about later on in the class. You'll be hitting your head that you can't do anything with this data. Do a move into a secondary tag, and then away you go. Okay, so what I've got right here is I'm going to do an add. This is my add button down here on my HMI. I got nothing in storage 2, okay? And then what I'm going to do is once I get it all added, I'm going to move the values out to the HMI output, and I'm going to move the value out to the digital output, the thumb wheel that doesn't exist here with the 8-bit display. So this is my add. So you can come up here. Let me just find my add real quick. There's my add right there. So when I click this, you can see it just came true. And it added 999 plus 0. Now if I look at my thumb wheel, here's my input. It took 9999 in. And then I outputted it. So sure enough, it would give me 9. Here's my second 9. Here's my third 9. And there's my fourth 9. It took that in BCD and it pushes it out to the thumb wheel like this, and the thumb wheel understands that that's how it's gonna work. Okay. Let me just close that. Then it came out here on the HMI like this. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna come up here, and I'm going to get rid of these. I'm just going to make this 1111. So there you go. I got 1111. That's coming in from my thumb wheel. And I'm going to go ahead and put a number here of 1111. How's that? Enter. Okay. So now when I go and I get my add, okay, then I'm going to end up with, I should end up with 2222. And I ended up with there's my 2222 here, okay? So that's pretty much how mine work. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at some of the number systems that were coming on here. For example, we have HMI input right here showing this as a binary. So this number right here, HMI input, it's not really looking like what it is here. And that's because of the way that we've displayed it. So we could certainly go to our radix. I'm kind of going to be hard to find here. Let's see if I can expand that. and I want to monitor my tags and my local tags. And you could see that by monitoring your tags here, you could change this. Instead of seeing it as binary, you could see this as a decimal, which we said it was 1111. We could see it as, hex. You can see it as ASCII. So this is the way that you can take a look at your different number systems. 1111, that is what, if you went 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 32 plus 256, whatever, that it's going to add up to 1111 like that. Okay, but decimal, it was 1111, and there's our similar HMI output. Okay, so if I go back to my main routine, and let's see if I can make this smaller one more time. It just kind of shows you of how you can look at the radix in different ways, and how the number systems worked, and how they're comparing, just like this. One of the other things I wanted to do was I wanted to exceed the limit. So now I've got 9999, and I'm going to go 9999, and now when I hit the add button, I get some number out here that's exceeded the HMI, because if I only had 4 there, it gives me an error. Okay, versus on my main routine, that's where you were trying to see if you were getting any of these overflows to come on. I did get my greater than light to come on here, and my BCD output is kind of giving me a little bit of garbage here as well.